Colorado High School Activities Association, better known as CHSAA, is settling a lawsuit filed by several school districts, including the three largest in Colorado Springs. This revolves around gender and sports. Good evening and thanks for joining us on News 5 at 6. I'm Megan Glova, in for Diane tonight. El Paso County District 49 led that lawsuit and called the settlement the right thing. News 5's Allison Zimmerman is getting answers from the district and CHSAA tonight. She joins us now in studio.
Hi, Megan. The districts involved, which include 49, 20, and 11, as well as Montezuma Cortez and several charter schools, will be paying CHSAA a total of $60,000 to cover the legal costs as part of this settlement. But essentially, CHSAA is saying if a district or school chooses to forfeit a game based on the fact that its opponent has a transgender athlete, that team will not be punished. They will just take the loss for the forfeited game.
We consider this a huge victory because our coaches and especially our student athletes are now free from the specter of sanctions from CHSAA.
That's what District 49 Superintendent Peter Hilt said about a recent settlement between his district and others and the governing body for high school sports. District 49 put a policy in place to require student athletes to play on teams according to their biological sex and not gender identity. CHSAA says that's a decision that's never been up to them. It's been left up to schools. But District 49 and other schools claimed there was conflicting information in CHSAA's policy. District 49 said it worried its teams would be punished through sanctions like not being able to play in postseason games.
We filed this as a pre-enforcement action because we could see the potential for something really wrong to happen to our students and our coaches, and we wanted to protect them from that possibility.
The superintendent says he's received support for the policy.
Overwhelming public sentiment is thank you for doing what makes sense, and thank you for making sure that some opportunities for girls are exclusively for girls.
But that policy has also faced criticism from community members. News 5 has covered previous meetings where the policy was under discussion.
They're people, and so are you going to rewrite your discrimination policy or your anti-discrimination policy to say everyone except trans kids?
In response to an interview request from News 5, CHSAA sent a lengthy statement saying, in part, eligibility decisions have always been left to individual schools and districts, which is why being named in this lawsuit was both frustrating and unnecessary. CHSAA's bylaws say a transgender student athlete's home school will determine their eligibility in sports, but that CHSAA will review those eligibility decisions. CHSAA told me it has never reviewed an athlete's eligibility based on gender assignment, despite that language in its bylaws. There are still other lawsuits happening regarding this. The district also filed lawsuits with the Civil Rights Commission and the Attorney General. We'll let you know what happens. In studio, Allison Zimmerman, News 5.